No shot.
Hello friends and anyone dropping into the stream. I am gonna make some Baldur's Cake, Garrett. I can't speak. I'm really sleepy today. I didn't sleep well. I woke up too early and I was like, I'm gonna go back for a nap, and then I never did. But I thought, do you know what? Just gonna hang out and I'm gonna be chill. I've got my coffee. And I wanted to make some Baldur's Gate characters in The Sims, and I thought, why not stream it? Just in case anyone wants to hang out. So, no thanks, I don't want to do the quiz today. I've already started making them, so here we go. Try and guess who they are. You'll never guess. I actually feel like I've done quite a good job of it. So I've got Shadowheart. I've tried to make her kind of as accurately as possible, including her scar across her face. I've made her a spellcaster because, you know, clerics can cast spells. So I thought that was appropriate. It also gave me access to like her little pointy ears. And then this hairstyle from The Sims Life and Death, I thought was just perfect because she's so goth vibes. And then I felt like this kind of looked a little bit like her camp clothes. Like she has that like all-in-one leather thing, and this was as close as I could get. So yeah, that is Shadowheart and her vibe. I haven't done all her outfits yet. I've only done like her initial outfit, so I need to go in and like edit those. I feel like this is going to be like an ongoing project. Like it's going to take me some time. The other thing is I made Karlach and I was so happy with that. And I went to add another sim to my household and the game crashed and I lost Karlach. And so I like rage quit and just didn't want to play again for a few days. I was like, I'm so unhappy right now. I would love to get, so if I go over to Lae'zel, I had some trouble making Lae'zel because I just couldn't get her in a way that I wanted to get her. I made her an alien because Lae'zel is Githyanki and Githyanki hang out on the astral plane. So yeah, I thought alien made sense. I also wanted the alien ears, but I prefer her like non-green form. I prefer her more human-looking form. I'm quite grumpy with The Sims at the moment though. I'm quite annoyed. Oh, hi. Sorry, it's going to take me a second to spot chat, but hi Miss Vanilla, thank you for checking in. Yes, Shart is definitely here. Yeah, so Lae'zel, I'm quite grumpy because I feel like I did quite a good job of it, actually, to be fair, with what I had. Like this makeup from, I think this was probably like Get to Work, this kind of like face paint. This one here, yeah, from Get to Work. You know, gives her that kind of like Githyanki patterning. And then I tried to do like her big block eyeliner, and that's kind of as good as I could get her. Glad for the dreads though. I feel like her dreads are kind of similar to Lae'zel's hair. And of course she's got like her tiny little nose. But if I go to skin colours, and this is what's really got me quite grumpy this week. You might have seen me tweeting about it. I'm so annoyed with the lack of decent fantasy skin colours. It's like the berry challenge never happened. Because we've got all this stuff, but like these are all kind of realistic. There's a few, like I did find quite a good red toned one for Karlach, but most of them are like normal skin colours. And then these are the fantasy ones, and like that green is just so bright. It's too bright for Lae'zel. And so I've ended up doing, like, if you've watched my Baldur's Gate series, my Lae'zel, I did give her a bit of a makeover, and I swapped like her skin colour and her eye colour. So this is like the inverted Lae'zel that I have in my Baldur's Gate series, but I would have preferred to have made her a little bit more accurate. So Sims team, more skin colours, please. I beg of you. I feel like we need like pastel skin colours, and then like instead of these really bright like Crayola colours, I would love some like muted colours, because I'd love to do a drow, and this is just so blue. So please, 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 EA, please Sims, stop doing me dirty. Give me drow skin tones. I had this as well with like Dragon Age, because I wanted to make my character, I wanted to make Cordia from Baldur's Gate as my Dragon Age character, and she's a drow, and you can't have blue skin tone for elves in Dragon Age. So EA, EA, I love you, you are the hand that feeds me, but please, I need better fantasy skin colours. And the eye tones as well. Like, and also another thing, while I'm ranting, while I'm here, like I can't give her ears in her human form. Like, she's an alien. Let me give her alien ears. Like, why is the Sims team gaping my character creation? I'm so grouchy. So like she has her alien ears in like alien form, but not in like human form. And it, like Lae'zel can't swap her form, so I don't know. I'm not happy with that. Her nose is just wrong. Why do you think her nose is wrong? Do you think her nose is wrong because like I've done it badly, or because Lae'zel's nose is really small and weird? So fairy DLC with a bunch of new skin tones in the base game, that would be incredible. Like, but like I say, I really want like the muted ones. I don't want them to do like really bright, colourful ones, because I feel like we've got that. I don't know. Like I say, I'm a bit grouchy. I'm going to add another sim, and basically which Baldur's Gate character I make depends on like how they kind of look when they randomize. Like I said, I'm so annoyed that I lost Karlach, because I was really happy with that. I'm so annoyed that I didn't save. That is Halcyon. Look at that man and tell me he hasn't got Halcyon potential. What's Halcyon's last name? Halcyon. Let me Google it. Coming out of the game for a second. Halcyon. He is. Oh no! Don't agree to cookies. Go away, cookies. Go on that one instead. Halcyon. I think he's just Halcyon. I can't see a last name for him. Does anyone know Halcyon's last name? You can't make Githyanki noses in The Sims 4, I think. I feel like I did a good job of that. I don't know. I would never make a nose that small. Should I just call Halcyon Bear? Maybe Halcyon Bear. I don't know. He must have a last name. Does he not? Am I being stupid? I'm Googling it right now. I don't know what you guys can see. Can you see my Google? No, you've just got The Sims. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I think he's just Halcyon. I could call him Daddy Halcyon. Will I get banned if I call him Daddy Halcyon? Possibly. It is his name though. It's canon in the game that he's Daddy Halcyon. Also, I've bought a new mic, I caved and got a Blue Yeti. So hopefully my audio quality is going to be better than my Dragon Age stream. Okay, I've got to try and make him now though. I need reference pictures. I'm going to be going in and out of Sims. Halcyon. Right, I have to admit that I have face blindness. And so I can see faces. Like I can look at a face and I can see the face and I can be like, that's a handsome person, or like that's maybe somebody who's not that conventionally attractive. But I hyper focus on features, so I'm bad at getting like the proportions right. Okay, so Halsin's quite surprisingly pale. I feel like he should have like a browner, kind of more tan skin color than he actually has, because let me just actually get rid of, he hasn't got a beard. That's not my Halsin. Yeah, I feel like he should be more tanned, because like I imagine he spends a lot of time outdoors, but maybe he spends a lot of time outdoors in like bear form, and that's why. Is that kind of like a Halsin hair? Is that a Gale hair? That might be Gale's hair. Sorry, I am jumping in and out of The Sims and like the internet. I don't know. Bushy eyebrows. For sure, yes. Good call. Oh, is that too bushy? You like Daddy Halsin? Oh, he has a canon last name. Silverbow. But how do you say that? Silverbow? Silverbow. I think I like Daddy Halsin though, yeah. I don't know if that's too aggressive. Let me look at his picture again. I don't know how to like, yeah, that's too aggressive. I don't know how to get his picture up on the screen, like, at the same time. That's not too bad. And they're quite wide, I feel. That makes him look kind of angry though, and he's not an angry man. He's a gentle forest bear who likes hundreds of children in a good way. I don't know. Right, let me go back to his hair a second. Suggestions, I will accept them. His hair's actually quite long, isn't it though? Not that one. Not that one. That one maybe? It's not really the right style, but it's the right length. They get thinner at the end. Yeah. Do you think that's about right? Or do you think that's... Maybe that one? Oh. I'm going to lose the one that I had. No, too thin. I don't know why I make Minecraft villager noises when I'm thinking. Can I? Am I stupid? Why can't I? I feel like I should be able to move the eyebrows around the face more. I always think I can do that. I never can. I feel like that's not too bad. I feel like they're not quite long enough. Maybe something like that. Maybe if I move his eyes further apart. Perhaps. Oh, also, my family's bumbling around in the background, so just be aware that they might pop in or be noisy. He needs, like, forehead wrinkles, I feel. He's a bit frowny. Has he got smile lines? Yeah, the clothes are irritating. Alright, hang on, let me get the clothes off. I am really sad that I lost car lag. Let me know about the music as well. I normally turn music off in cast because it annoys me, but I've currently only got one headphone in. But yeah, do let me know if that's kind of irritating. He's a big guy, but I feel like he is quite muscular, right? So maybe that's a bit too big. About that? Oh, wait, hang on. I feel like he's got no ass. I haven't looked that closely, but got a broad chest, right? What do you think? Close off is better. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Much easier to see what I'm doing. I don't know what it is about the clothes, but they were really distracting from, you know, being able to get the nature of his physical form right. Okay, I feel like he's hairy. Again, it's one of those things. Have I ever taken Halsin's clothes off? I'd be shocked if I hadn't, but I can't actually remember how hairy he is. You're saying yes to body hair, all the body hair. Like that hairy? Is that too much? My phone's pinging away. I'm sorry if you can hear it vibrating. All the body hair, definitely. For sure. I feel like I like that one, but I feel like he's definitely going to have a hairy chest. Yeah, that one. I like body hair. Especially arms. I really like hairy arms. I mean, that's a lot of back hair. But I do feel he is a bear, you know? He is a druid. I have not visited him in the forest. No, I haven't. I don't know. I get the appeal of Halsin. I absolutely do. And I think he's a great character, but I haven't romanced him yet personally. On my first playthrough, I was shocked at how quickly and how fast he came onto me. And I think I was already romancing and flirting with a few characters, so I was like, I can't betray Gale and Shadowheart like that. I can't do my loved ones dirty, because you get him so late in the game and then he comes on so strongly. So no, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't actually, until this current playthrough, I hadn't romanced very many of the characters. My first playthrough was Shadowheart. And I retired to a little cottage with her at the end. And then my second playthrough that I've only just completed actually was Gale. And spoiler alert, if anyone's in here or if anyone's watching the VOD later and you're watching my playthrough and you don't want spoilers for that, I'm going to do a spoiler. So just skip ahead or just put your fingers in your ears. But I was so disappointed. Because you didn't like him at first. Danny Halsin, you were creeped out, but he grew on me in time. Yeah, I have thoughts about Astarion. Going back to Gale for a second, I was so disappointed because, normally, when I've completed the game, which is a couple of times, I've done it twice now, fully. And I've done it with family as well, watch their playthroughs. And, yeah, I really like how Gale at the end goes to Waterdeep and he becomes like a professor. I think that suits him so well. But then in my second playthrough, he was like, oh, will you marry me? And I was like, yes, Gale, take me to Waterdeep with you. And then we kind of didn't. He didn't have the whole professor thing. And I was like, I feel like I've spoiled his life for him. So, Astarion, hang on, I can't talk and do stuff at the same time. I feel like I want to make his hair a bit darker. Nope, that's Ginger. That one's good. I like that one. So yeah, Astarion, I feel like, hang on, I'm just having a look at Halsin's eyes. I'm just staring deeply into Halsin's eyes for a second. Yeah, I feel that's not bad actually. Astarion, I came for Astarion, Baldur's Gate. I saw all the TikToks and the thirst traps of Astarion, and I love him so much. He's such a good character, well written, well performed. Neil Newbon does a great job. I actually talk about that at the end of my video that's just gone up on YouTube. But I can't, the more I've learned about Astarion's story, I really like just being a friend to him. And not romancing him. So I've done the scene in the woods, the first romance scene with him, because I always let him bite me, because I'm like, yeah, go on. I'll keep my boy happy. But yeah, I think he needs to not be in a relationship for a while. He's all the red flags, as much as I love him. Yeah, he's little brother. Right, I feel like that's quite good for Halsin's eyes. He has very, very friendly eyes. And I would love his eyes to be that dark. I've actually gone and edited Halsin in my own game and made his eyes darker. His skin darker and his hair eyes darker and his hair darker. But, yeah. Right, hang on, let's look at his nose. Again, I've got face blindness. I might get the proportions completely wrong. But, let's give this a try. Yeah, I feel like I'll go and find him, in the Underdark. I'll go back for Astarion later. Yeah, my eldest always romances Astarion every single playthrough, no matter what character they've created. They just get caught in those hooks. They can't help themselves. I'm like that with Gale though. Gale and Shadowheart, like every single time I fall for their charms. Do you know who I really, really like now as well? The more I've played it, the more I appreciate Will. On my first playthrough, like, let me know, Will's thoughts. On my first playthrough, I found him a little bit pompous. I was like, this guy really, really, really loves himself. And do you know what? I feel like he's really Halcyon-y already. I feel like I don't actually have to do much to him. I'm just kind of looking at his jawline now. But yeah, Will kind of annoyed me. I found him a bit pompous. Like, he was always talking about himself and being like, I'm the Blade of Frontiers, with his like folk hero background. And the more I play, the more I love and appreciate him. I actually think he's a really, really sweet character. Have you actually, talking about Karlach, Miss Vanilla, have you actually had the romance scene where you fix Karlach's heart? Have you ever done that? Not the first upgrade, but the second upgrade. I'm curious. Trying to get his lips right. I feel like you've romanced everybody. Like, no judgment. That's a goal for me as well. Listen, no judgment for whoever anyone's romancing. Absolutely no judgment. I 100% romance the Emperor. Again, spoiler alert. I romanced the Emperor on my first playthrough. Because, and it was not a great situation. It was mostly because I was scared of him getting upset with me. And I was scared of him, like not protecting me anymore. And so I was like, I've got to keep this guy happy. I was freaking out when I get to that in my playthrough. When I get to that moment, I'm going to show you my whole conversation that I had with somebody about it, because I freaked out. I was like, I've made mistakes. I've got myself into a situation. Mum, come and pick me up. Take me home. Yeah, you have to. I feel like you have to see every scene. No, when you actually woohoo her, when you woohoo Karlach. Because, I'll tell you why I'm asking. Because I have never, ever seen it. And I couldn't understand, like, why it wasn't occurring for me. And so I've had to, like, do a proper, like, investigation and, like, jump through hoops for my YouTube series. Because I was like, I need to romance Karlach. I really, really want to have this happen. Like, she's so sweet. I love how she is with Dirge. But it just wasn't triggering. The cutscene just wouldn't trigger. And I couldn't work out what it was. So finally, I've kind of like jumped through hoops and got it to trigger. So I'm so, so happy. So I actually saw the Karlach like woohoo scene for the first time this week. I hate the Emperor. I dread all his cutscenes. I just want to skip though. I know, and I liked him. My first playthrough, my technique for my first playthrough was I am gonna like keep everybody on side. So I signed the deal. You know what deal I'm talking about. I signed the deal. I was like, yeah, give me the contract. Deal made. I didn't go to somebody's house to rip up the contract. I was like, no, I made a deal. I'm sticking with it. And I was trying to play everybody off against each other, and kind of keep everybody happy. And my technique was like, okay, so what if I get them all to fight and I just run away at the end? What if I get them all to defeat each other and I'm the last survivor? That was my technique for my first playthrough. Yeah, problems very massive. Well, yeah, it takes a while for his like dance scene to trigger, doesn't it? I was getting really worried about that, actually, and then it finally happened in Act 2. Yeah, just Astaria keeps winning your heart. Okay, I've got to do some clothes here for this big guy. Like, I said big guy is a compliment. What would he wear? I've got the perfect outfit for Karlach. You know that, like, barbarian outfit that came with, Oh, hang on. Oh, what if I just put him straight up in a bear costume? Okay, well. Oh dear. No, I haven't either. Hang on, I think my cat's ripping up my door. If you can hear noise in the background, my cat's attacking my door. No, I cannot be evil in this bloody game. I keep trying to do like evil playthroughs. And I just can't do it. I'm too attached to all the characters. And so I always do like both playthroughs. I had like best case scenario. Like lawful good. Well, actually, my first playthrough wasn't entirely lawful, but yeah. Halcyon, done. Just that for every single outfit. I do feel like I've put some work into his face, so I feel like I do actually need to put him in something where I can actually see him. We need like barefoot. Oh my goodness, why don't I make him a werewolf? That would be perfect. He's not a werewolf, right? He's a werebear, but technically he's a druid, so what I'll do is I'll just put his bear form as his like beast form. Wait, hang on. Wait. Right, okay. I'm not, my brain isn't communicating what I'm thinking very well right now. My mouth isn't communicating what my brain is thinking. I'm getting all excited, so I'm getting all jumbled up. Like that, oh my god. I've solved the internet. I've broke the internet. Halcyon's perfect. Some hippie outfits, yes. He definitely gives hippie vibes. So, oh right, it's right there. Look at that. It was right there. Perfection. I feel like I also shouldn't put shoes on him. I feel like he wants to touch grass, you know? I think that's my Halcyon. Oh, I didn't go through my traits. So Shadowheart, I've given her the Seeker of Secrets aspiration because sure, you know, and because she's so secretive. I just thought that was perfect. And then I've given her Animal Enthusiast because she can like adopt the owlbear and things like that. I know she doesn't like wolves, so I don't know how she's going to feel about Halcyon. I don't know if I could like somehow make her like hate werewolves. I don't know if that's a thing. But like, I don't know. But I've also made her a loner because she kind of, you know, sits apart in like the first camp, like the initial camp that you get. She kind of sits off from everybody else. She's not part of that like central group. So I thought loner, secretive, and then kleptomaniac for obvious reasons because she's so good at stealing important artifacts. So yeah, that's Shadowheart. And then Lae'zel, so she's got bodybuilder because, I don't know, she wants to be the best, right? She wants to be like this great warrior. And so there's nothing I don't think that's like full on. I mean, I could give her like a Star Wars trait, but that would mean like actually going to Star Wars. I don't know. Let me know if you've got like a better suggestion. But she is very athletic. She's a fighter. So bodybuilder, and then active, overachiever because she wants to be like the best Githyanki and like, you know, get Blackith's approval and, you know, ride a red dragon and all that stuff. I thought about ambitious, but and then self-assured because she's confident. And that was my thought process. So Daddy Halcyon in that case, I feel like because he adopts, like, again, this is going to be so spoiler heavy, so I'm sorry to anyone who hasn't played through yet, but he adopts like 10 children or something at the end, depending on which outcome you get. So I'm thinking big happy family, a large and loving household. I feel like that really, really suits him. And he is the daddy of the game, like with the whole like Oliver thing. That's his name, right? The little kid, Daniel. And then he's got to have love the outdoors, right? Let me know if you've got ideas for traits. Loves the outdoors. Vegetarian? I feel like no. Family orientated. Animal enthusiast. Is he an animal enthusiast? Generous. Caring, empathetic and patient. These Sims are happiest when offering their time and money to help others. Everyone loves generous Sims, but they can be a little bit too brazen with their donations. I feel like family orientated.
Rinshu Pala Nubu.
Green Fiend? Because of the whole Sylvanas thing, that makes sense. The Sims are happiest when living on a green street and will continuously work towards making their environment more eco-friendly. Yeah, there we go. I'm happy with that. Oh, the island one. Like, because he's just chilling. Because he's like a surfer bro. I see it. I absolutely see it. I think I'm happy what I've got, but I think that's a really good call. Sorry, I'm just drinking my coffee if I've gone a bit quiet. Hold on. Hang on. Coffee's needed today. The reason why I'm so sleepy, I was really worried because it's snowing really badly here and it's like thick sheets of ice on the pavement. And so I was walking to my kids' school yesterday and I was slipping everywhere, and I even put on like proper hiking shoes, like walking boots, and I was still slipping, and I was like, this is so dangerous. And so I was like, is my kids' school gonna close? And my kid came out, and one of them, and they were like, oh, the teachers say that if it snows more and it's really icy again tomorrow, the school's gonna close. And so I had it in my head. I was like, oh, the school's definitely gonna be closed tomorrow. But then I was like, I couldn't sleep because I kept on checking for the email, like the updates to see if the school's closed. And then they were poorly anyway. So it like, I was like, for God's sake, I could have slept in. Like, oh. So yeah, that is my story of why I'm tired. Oh my goodness, yes, 100% he should be polyamorous. So no romantic boundaries, no jealousy, no jealousy. Is he willing to talk about it? I feel like he is. I feel like he's a good person. He's open to discussing his needs with other people. But yeah, he's a wanderer. He roams around and round and round. It's canon. Right, I am going to save. Like, I'm going to save these households because I don't want to lose Halcyon like a lost car lag. All right, I think I'm quite happy with him for now. My plan is to keep going back to them. You know, to get like the framework of them, to get the vibe of them, and then go back and kind of like keep working on them. So let's see who we get next and what they're gonna look like.
Oh, Imbo Alaba.
Maybe I can make him into Gale. Or Will. No. Hang on, let me randomize.
Shlofpajelja. Shanib Doyum, huh?
Oh, hang on, wait. I could make a Gale out of you. I could make a man out of you, my son. Right, Gale's body type. I feel like he's quite lean. I don't feel like he's like... I know there's canon body types, right? Like, they all have kind of the same body. I'm romancing it in a run, and then I had an experience with... I have also had the experience with Mizora, and it was quite an experience. And he was just happy for you to have fun. I've got a picture of that moment with Mizora, and the companions react. I've got a picture of Halcyon like, ugh! I'll try and remember to share it you later. I've got a memory like a sieve, and I'm also doing... D&D in about an hour. I should be planning for my D&D session, and I was like, no. Baldur's Gate though. Right, hang on, let's get the clothes off him. That would be a good shirt for Halcyon. Should I put it on him? Let me go back. Horse Ranch. Because he does need multiple outfits. You know, he's a stylish guy. Horse Ranch. Where's it gone? Wait, what? Was it that one? Good enough. Right, let's try and get Mr. Dicarios. Watch me spell his name wrong. Gale. Because I am technically Mrs. Dicarios. Dicarios. Yes? I will know. I will Google this. Gale Dicarios. I think I got it right. Dicarios. Yay! Yay me! Okay. So, Gale, his face should be like burned into my memory, to be honest. Because I've stared at it lovingly for so long. Gale hair. I found one that I said was like Gale's hair, didn't I? Where's it gone now? The problem that I have right now is It's not the hair. I just got distracted by the hair. It kind of looks a bit like... Do you know what? It kind of looks a little bit like... What are they called? Like a mullet? The problem that I have with Gale is that I always get rid of that scruff that he has, like the stubble, because I don't think it looks very good in Baldur's Gate. Or at least in my game with my graphics, it doesn't look very good. I think that's the hair that I gave Karlach. And I always give him a moustache. And I will 100% die on this hill that Gale looks great with a moustache. Even the actor who plays him has had a moustache for a TV show. And it looks really good on him too. So, I take that as evidence. Minthara. I love Minthara. Do you know, Minthara is my biggest guilt. Because on my first playthrough, I was like, this bish. And I defeated her at Emerald Grove. The attack happened. Again, I was trying to play everybody. So I was like, yeah, I'll open the gates at Druid's Grove for you. And then I was like, I know they're coming. I'll warn everybody. And then when they attack, I'll be prepared. The first time she attacked, she absolutely decimated me with the spiders. It was a massacre. And so I was prepared. For my next playthrough, I was totally prepared. And I had I had grease everywhere. I had the tunnel entrance. I had it full of smoke powder and things like that. I was so prepared for them. And I absolutely effed them up. The goblins, that is, and Minthara. And so I ended up killing Minthara and stripping her naked and leaving her for the crows on the battlements of Druid's Grove, of Emerald Grove. And it's my biggest regret. I feel so guilty. Because in my first playthrough, I was just like, she's just this nasty woman. She's mean. She wants to attack my friends. And then when I learned about her story... and I realised she was a companion, and you could because she's in my playthrough now on YouTube. She's one of my companions. I've only just got her. And then you hear a story, and she's one of my favourites. I love her. But I haven't romanced her fully yet. Because again, in my other playthroughs... Sorry, I just stopped playing and just talk. In my other playthroughs, sorry, I can't sim and think at the same time. In my other playthroughs, I was already romancing other people. And so, again, it's like Halcyon. By the time you, get those companions, you're already romancing someone. So I need to do another playthrough where I specifically aim to romance Minthara, because I absolutely adore her. She is mother. And I love... I've got a really bad memory for names. I feel like is she called Emma? The actress who plays her. I can look it up. Hang on, because I want to give credit where credit's due. Minthara actress. There she is. Emma Gregory. She is just an incredible actor. Her voice lines, the little that she does with a voice, she can stomp on me. She can ruin Emerald Grove whenever she likes now. I won't even defend myself. I adore her. I had to force the fight. I never knew there would be one. I always handled it another way. Yeah, I handle it differently now. I do the knocking out thing now. But it's sad that there's such late options, but they also don't have a quest line like the others. Yeah, I would love as well. I know Larian are kind of wrapping up with Baldur's Gate. This is meant to be I think I can't speak. Is it patch 8? Patch 8 is meant to be the last patch that they're doing, the last big patch, where they're actually adding new features, I believe. And I don't know. There's so much that I wish they'd add. And I'm so glad that they're adding more subclasses, like Shadow Sorcerer. I think there's Drunken Master, Cleric of the Death Domain. I can't remember exactly what they all are, but I'm so excited for them. Hexblade as well, which was the one that I was hoping they'd add. So yeah, really excited that they're adding 12 new subclasses, which is just incredible that they're just doing that for free and it's not DLC or anything. And I forgot what point I was trying to make because I've got ADHD and I'm tired. So yeah, like, what was I saying? I've forgotten my point. Oh my god, the mods. Yes, they're so good. One of my favourite mods, because it's one of my favourite classes to play. No, sorry, races to play as. The Shader Kai mod. Because I love Shader Kai and like the Raven Queen. I am so deep into like the D&D lore around that. I love it so much. Oh, I was going to say, I wish that they'd update and add like Minthara and Halcyon and some of the other characters that you can get as origin characters so you can play them from the start. I've got mods in where, sorry, I am meant to be making this man. I've got mods in where like I've got their faces, so I can technically make Minthara from the start because I've got her face as a mod. But yeah, it'd be so cool to have like actual story from the beginning. You know, like to start the game at the Goblin Camp or something like that. That'd be so cool. Right, he's quite broad between the eyes, I feel. My phone's pinging away again. Mina's live! Oh, maybe we should go and like... I don't know how to do raids. I'm not like very good at Twitch. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. But maybe like everybody should go and raid Mina at the end of this. Sorry, I can't talk and like edit at the same time. I'm so goofy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at a picture of him where he's like really, really scowly. I love those little creases between his eyes. He has like frown lines between his eyebrows. And I would love those. You know, like the number 11 lines between the eyebrows. I would love that for him. Maybe I'll give him a few crinkles. I like wrinkles. Right, okay, let me try and get his eyes right. Starting the game in the Souls in the Goblin Camp. Yes! Makes sense. Oh, he's got such kind eyes. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to do his eyes justice. Let me go back to the wrinkles. Like, giving the smile lines to help him out a bit here. Right, I feel like his eyes are kind of definitely oval. And they're actually... That's not bad, actually. Is that bad? I can't tell. I've got face blindness, guys. And the kind of... That's not a bad brown for them either. I've forgotten how to sim. Maybe that. Maybe that's better. Is his nose too wide? I don't know why I think I'm good at creative sim sometimes, because I'm so not. Yeah, his nose, it starts out wide at the top and then it goes like, it tapers in. So it's definitely too wide. He's got quite a sculpted nose. Oh my goodness, that is not right. Did I look at Halcyon from the side? I don't know. Mr. Dacarios. I love Tara as well, like the Tressim. Oh, Cass is hard. He's got quite thin lips. I feel like you can't make Sims' mouths wide enough. Either that or I just don't know how to do it. Like, I feel like I need to pull his lips, like, wider. And it doesn't really let me do it. Can I make his mouth generally bigger? Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm just stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, hang on. What does he look like? I don't know. Maybe I just need to put a moustache on him and then everything will be... All my problems will be solved. Just get a moustache on this man. So yeah, so he has like stubble, doesn't he? Oh, hang on. Oh, his skin tone. Yeah, why haven't I done his skin tone? I always change his skin tone because I find it a little bit pinky in the game. So I always make him quite tanned. So I might be bad at doing this. He's just a pale guy. Listen, he's not a pale elf, but he is in spirit. Oh, maybe? Yeah. Gale. What colour are you? Oh, hang on, wait. If I make that one... Oh, there we go. What do you think? Is that good? Is that bad? I feel like his face is definitely, like, not as wide. And his cheeks are kind of, like, more in. Like the elf ears for Halsing, yeah. But that's the thing. I don't think I can put elf ears on him. Because, like, the gatekeeping elf ears, guys. Oh, he was just about to howl. I'm getting the giggles. I'll let him have his moment. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think they gatekeep the elf ears. It's so annoying. Let me customize my characters. Stop gatekeeping the features. So I'm so grouchy about it. I was so grouchy the other day when I was like tweeting at The Sims and it was like, I need more hair colours. I feel like he's not too bad. I think he's Gale leaning. He's Gale orientated. All right, hang on. Where are all my beards? I feel like, there we go. Okay, just needed to scroll up. It's like, who stole my beards? Because he just has like scruff, right, in the game. He just has like face fuzz. Hear me out. What if Mr. Dicarius has a big moustache? He does. In my playthrough, he has a moustache and it looks beautiful. I feel like that's probably quite Gale-y. Okay. I'll be good. He's got quite a... Who does he remind me of? Like his chin? Definitely reminds me of somebody. Let me have a look at his... Do you know who he reminds me of? There's something about his mouth. And again, this is what I do with my face blindness. I like hyper focus on a feature. Not the sim that I'm making, but like Gale's face in the game. He's got like quite a wide mouth and a wide chin. And he reminds me of an actor. Like, I don't know if it's like Dolph Lundgren. Hang on, let me Google Dolph Lundgren. Dolph Lundgren. No, I don't think it's him. I don't know who he reminds me of. It's really bothering me. Oh, his mouth's completely changed. It doesn't want to be the shape that I want it to be. Gale, your face is hard. Something like that, maybe. At least I don't need to go through that frustration. I was planning on creating them as well, and now I know it's an annoying thing to do. It's just annoying for me because I'm bad at CAS. I think I'm good at it, and I get these like grand ideas, and then I realise that I'm actually bad at it. I feel like he's slightly greying, and I love that for him. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something like that. I'm probably going to wrap it up after Gale because I'm overthinking it at this point. And I have to do casting like fits and spurts. I have to do a bit and then come back to it with fresh eyes. But at least I've got Gale on the go. Is Gale furry? I should know this. I've definitely seen him naked. I feel like he's got a little bit of fun. Oh, he's not like that. That's Halsing furry. That's too furry. Back hair, no, be gone. But I feel like he's got a little bit of fuzz on the chest, right? Has he? A little bit of chest hair is fitting. I feel like it is. You know? He's got, my logic is, he's got a really, really, like, scraggly beard. Like, he's got a lot of facial hair. And I feel like when men have, like, when men's facial hair grows really, really well, then they tend to be furry all over. That's my logic. Okay, I think that's Gale, but I need to put some clothes on him. What wizard clothes do I have for him? No. The thing is, they kind of wear something sort of dress-like, don't they? Like, the wizard robes are kind of dress-like. I feel like that's too cultural. Oh, ooh, ooh. I feel like that's giving Gale vibes. That'll do the job. I'm happy with that. There you go, Gale. Have some nice boots. Not those boots. Oh, I like these. They need boots as camp clothes. This is another mod that I've got for Baldur's Gate. Boots as camp clothes. Because the little weird slippery loafer things that they have on just are so random. There we go. That'll do. That's Gale. Sort of. A little bit. Oh, I need to do his whole aspirations and things as well. You said yes, but what did you say yes to? I'm not sure. Right, he wants to be, like, the best wizard. He's the god of ambition, right? So, knowledge? Because he's always trying to, like, seek out more knowledge. Oh, there we go. Spellcraft and sorcery. This sim craves a deep knowledge of the arcane magical arts. I feel like that's perfect. He should be a spellcaster. He absolutely should be. You are 100% correct. But he doesn't have elf ears, does he? Because he's just a normal little human boy. What does he have? It's kind of macabre, I guess. Oh my god, chased by death? Should I give him chased by death? Because of the orb? Oh, perfectionist, overachiever. Neat. Do you think he's neat? Oh, do you know what? He's the camp cook, right? He always cooks for everybody. Is there like a good at cooking trait? Foodie? I feel like foodie. Loves cats. Where's cat lover? 100% he has to be a cat lover. What do you think? Anything else that suits him that I've not thought of? He's kind of proper. These sims tend to disapprove of sims' improper behaviours such as mean or mischievous socials, but find themselves happier in formal outfits and have much easier time with friendly and romantic socials. I feel like that's quite Gale. He is fancy. He's from Waterdeep. Oh, loyal. Because he fully commits to his relationships. Like, he always makes people break up with the partners. If you like romance him. There's so many good traits. I'm really glad that, like, growing together allowed us to have, like, additional traits through gameplay. Because 3 traits is never enough. There's so many good traits, and I always, like, get stuck deciding which ones I'm going to give them. You'd give him self-absorbed. Oh, I see it. Where is it? I can't remember where it is. Oh, ambitious. Oh my god, why do so many of them suit Gale? Right, hang on, let's get rid of... I love foodie, but... Let's have... Ambitious is a trait, right? Or am I being stupid? Am I being really stupid? There it is. Okay. Ambitious. And then where's self-absorbed? Do I keep going past it? There it is. It was right next to proper. I bet you were screaming at me. I bet you were absolutely screaming at me. These sims are all about themselves. They can fish for compliments, are more excited when receiving a present. And yes, oh my god, yes. He's like, yes, please give me gifts. I want to eat the magic. And maybe come tense when they haven't gotten enough attention. The celebrity spotlight is something that actually does suit him. Everyone else should love them as much as they do, right? I also kind of want to give that Will. Because, like I say, he's got like the folk hero background. And all the stuff about, like, the Blade of Frontiers and the Blade of Avernus and all of the names and titles he gives to himself. He's sort of, and he always talks about himself. Especially in Act 3. I'm like, shut up, Will. I sort of feel like I like that for Will. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. You haven't even thought about eating the magical items. Maybe I should give him foodie. I think I'll save self-absorb for Will. But I don't know actually, because Will's always like... He doesn't really want the attention, does he? He doesn't want to be the Duke and stuff like that. It's so hard. I'm overthinking it. This is my problem. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that for now. I'm definitely going to come back and tweak them later. And I can get them more traits as well through like gameplay. Because I do like proper for him as well. Okay, I think that's it. So we've got Shadowheart, Lae'zel of Crash Clear, Daddy Halcyon. He's got no pants on. Sorry, Daddy Halcyon. There you go. And Gale Decarius. I want to give him Tara, but I think I'm going to run out of Sims, right? Right, hang on. Who is that? So there's like Astarion. I'm not going to do Dirge and Taff because they're like the player character. So I've still got Astarion, Karlach, Will. Astarion, Karlach, Will. Am I missing someone? No, that's it, right? 3. So six original. Because there's 3 girls. Lae'zel, Shadowheart, Karlach. And then Gale, Astarion, and Will. Daddy has with no pants on. Checks out. I'm sorry. Will is the hardest. Hang on, I'm just going back. Will is the hardest for me to romance. I don't really like how he's just talking about himself. That's what I was like in Act 1. I was like, this guy. And now I'm in love with him. He's like the handsome prince. And it took me a long time to realise. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make everyone in one household, am I? Because we've got 8. And I think out of Minthara, Jaheira, and Minsk, I think I have to make Minthara because I love her. She's my in-game mother. And I love Jaheira as well. Like, she's so great. I mean, obviously, like, they're all great. There's no companion character that I don't like. Like, they're all so well written and so funny and so interesting. But I think because Jaheira and Minsk are canonically from older games, right? I've actually got... it was a toss-up what I was going to play today, because I also have the original Baldur's Gate game. Like, the old-style... Like, what? I don't even think it's 8-bit, but, like, the old-style retro Baldur's Gate game. And I was looking through, like, the character creator, and you just kind of get cards, like base cards. There's not very much customization because it's an older game. And one of the cards is so obviously Minsk. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, it's Minsk. Minsk without boot is a sin, 100%. But then if I get a hamster, everybody might die of, like, rabid hamster fever. I think what I'm going to do is make Minthara in the household of 8. Because they're the first Sims that you get. And I think they're unique as well, so like Baldur's Gate 3. And then Jaheira and Minsk can be like in a separate household. And they can just come over with the hamster. But that means I can't make Tara the Tressim. I might have to make Tara like in Jaheira's house. Oh, right. Too many decisions. I'm going to go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Miss Vanilla. I really, really appreciate you. And I hope I've been somewhat entertaining and not too frustrating to watch. But I'm going to go and set up for D&D now. So wish me luck with that. I'm doing Curse of Strahd. And hopefully nobody's listening to this who's on my one of my players, but I think they're going to be going to the Vistani camp. If you know Curse of Strahd, I always call him Stroud. Like the Sims 4 has messed me up. Like bloody Vlad, because he's Vlad Stroud, right? So I always call it Curse of Stroud instead of Curse of Strahd. Stupid Sims. But yeah, I think they're going to the Vistani camp and meeting what's her name? Oh my goodness, it does help if I can remember the names of the people that my people are going to meet. Madam Eva, that's her name. So yeah, that's my plan. Curse of Bloody Daddy, exactly. Thank you. I'll try and have a nice evening. It's probably going to be chaotic. One of my players is definitely trying to romance Strahd. They're like, I can't be a bard again because I'll romance Strahd. I'm like, you can try. I'm gonna go. Take care. I did see that Mina's streaming. I don't know how to raid people and stuff, but I'm gonna pretend raid Mina if anyone wants to go and hang out in her stream, and I'm gonna go. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you again soon. Bye.